हमारे साथ ये सब कुछ डिस्कस करने के लिए मौजूद हैं हाइडी स्मिथ, जो कि डायरेक्टर ऑफ पब्लिक इंगेजमेंट है यहाँ पाकिस्तान में और इस्लामाबाद के अंदर। राइट नाउ हमारे साथ हमारे स्टूडियोज के अंदर मौजूद, उनको वेलकम करेंगे। गुड मॉर्निंग हाइडी।
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Thank you so much for joining us. How are you and how is it going so far in Pakistan? It's been 1 year. We know that.
Yes, I've been here for a year and I feel so lucky. I've gotten to meet so many Pakistanis. I'm the director of public engagement at the U.S. Embassy, so I get to work a lot on our education and exchange programs, and I also work on our sports diplomacy, which is why I'm here today. But one thing that I've been so impressed by is just meeting with all of the young people in Pakistan. They're so energetic and they're so innovative. So it's really been a pleasure to be here for the past year.
Keeping football at the center of our discussion, how have you find, is there interaction between the footballers of our side in the world over here and the footballers in the rest of the world? Because football is popular, but we lack the resource.
Have you met any footballers from Pakistan?
Well, you know, we had an event on Tuesday. I think you were showing some of the footage where this Chargé d'Affaires, Natalie Baker, was meeting with the Pakistan Football Federation. We've been in very close contact with them for our launch event for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And we've been working a lot with the Pakistan Football Federation. So they're a wonderful partner. I've gotten to meet some of the players through them.
And football is sort of big here. We're big on cricket and in our universities, and you know, there is crowd that is definitely into FIFA. All the way from PlayStation 1 when it all began, right? So FIFA Street, there's FIFA whatnot. Talking of the 4th of July that's coming up in the 250th celebration of the United States of America, football, the celebrations, 4th of July, what is it all going to look like in the United States of America? What can people expect? Because there are going to be throngs of people who are dual nationals flying over there to celebrate.
Well, we're excited to welcome them. The FIFA World Cup actually starts on June 11th and it runs through July 19th. And as you know, the United States' anniversary is July 4th. So the July 4th, 250th Freedom 250 celebration will be right in the middle of that. So I'm really excited for all the people that are going to come and visit the United States during this time. They'll get to take part in a lot of different anniversary events that'll include music, sports, culture. There's 11 cities in the United States that are hosting some of the World Cup matches. There are 16 total. Three cities in Mexico are hosting and 2 in Canada. But in the United States, they'll get to take part in some of our 4th of July activities. So I'm really excited for that.
So is there going to be some relief in visa process also, because recently there's been tight scrutiny over visa processes?
Yeah, we did set up a special process for any of the ticket holders to make sure that they get their visa appointments, and that there is a process to make sure that people who are ticket holders can apply for their visas in time. The other thing I will say is that they really want to make sure that when the fans are in the United States, they have a wonderful time. So they put a lot of money just into security and making sure that all the technology for the events is really world class. So it's going to be an exciting event.
All right, so America is prepared to host all of the people and the fans and the guests and everyone who's going to make their way there. Any advice for people who would be traveling to the United States of America? Because let's be open, viewers. Whenever a country is hosting you and whenever a country is providing you with the opportunity to enjoy your lives, we need to take care of their environment. We need to take care of their views and opinions. And when we go there, we need to take care of the people who are hosting us. So advice for Pakistanis and the global community, because this channel is being watched worldwide.
Well, for me, I think it's such an exciting event because people will get to go. And not only will they get to experience the United States, but you're going to experience so many cultures. Fans are flying in from all over the world. This is the biggest sporting event that's ever happened. There's going to be 48 countries that are participating. So that's incredibly exciting. There'll be 104 matches total. At the events, you're going to see people from all over the world.
All over the world.
And I think just the celebration of color and the visuals and then just the genuine energy of the events is going to be something to behold. The United States is always excited to host international guests because we get to learn more about your culture and your history. So I think it'll be an exciting time to really share why people came to the United States to participate in the event, but then also to learn more about Pakistan.
Take us inside the mind of the United States of America and the decade of sport that is going to be celebrated. How was it planned? What are the motivations and what are the end goals?
Well, I think that's a great question. We're very interested in sports diplomacy. I know, as you had mentioned in your intro, that 2028 Los Angeles is going to be hosting the Olympics.
So you understood some of our intro. That was in Urdu. Okay.
Well, I'm picking up a little. I wish my Urdu were better, but you know, since I have been here almost a year, little by little, I'm learning a little bit. Yeah, so it is very special for us when people come from all over the world and get to experience the United States. I think sports is such a great connector because you can get behind a team, you can, you know, cheer them on. You also have to experience the agony of loss when your team maybe doesn't do as well as you wanted. But the other thing that's interesting about it is that people really get behind the players. You know, for me, what's always been interesting in sports is you get to learn a little bit more about where some of the players came from and why it's so special for them to participate in events. And that's why I think hosting international events for the United States is so special as we celebrate our 250th anniversary.
Heidi, being a Pakistani, asking question to an American, you being the person who's working in sports diplomacy, where do you see this collaboration going between Pakistan and America, especially in football?
Yeah.
And you call it soccer, I guess?
We do call it soccer. Although I've started to call it football more, so now I have to remember that it's soccer in the U.S. You know, there's a very special connection to the World Cup this year because all the footballs are going to be manufactured right here here in Pakistan.
And we're so proud of it, actually.
That's a really pretty looking ball also.
It's a beautiful, isn't it? So we were excited on the launch event that we did on Tuesday. We got to see the balls up close, and we had created a giant ball, as you saw. So that was very exciting. But the fact that all of the balls that are going to be used in all of the matches are created right here in Pakistan, for me, is such a special, special thing. And I hope the people of Pakistan are so proud of that. You're bringing all your craftsmanship and traditions to the world.
We are so proud of it.
And we also hope and pray that this works out really, really well.
Really well, and this conflict ends before it starts.
Exactly.
Anything you want to say about that? Any comment? No.
That I will refer to my other colleagues. So I'm an expert on football and soccer. So
that's great. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you so much,
Heidi.
and all the very best.
Much.
Lovely having you on the show.
Thank you so much for having us here, and I'm just so excited for all the fans to experience it. So it's going to be a great event.
हम लोग भी बहुत excited हैं. Thank you so much once again. एक ब्रेक की तरफ जाते हैं. ब्रेक से अभी वापस आ रहे हैं. खेलों की दुनिया के अंदर मगन होना हमारे नौजवानों का थकना, ब्रूजेस लगवाना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है उनकी बेहतर ब्रेन डेवलपमेंट के लिए. एक ब्रेक की तरफ जाते हैं. स्टे विद अस.